encourage you today. If the enemy has tried to silence you, if the enemy has tried to make you think, oh, you're being too loud, keep it down just a little bit more. Somebody over there is looking. Somebody over here is looking. Somebody behind you is looking. You're getting too loud. I want to encourage you to get louder. I want to encourage you to worship God with everything that you have. I want to encourage you to give God your all. And I want to encourage you to worship Him in spirit and in truth. I want to encourage you to not let the spirit of fear grip your tongue anymore. I want to encourage you to say what God has put on your mind and not to second guess it. I want to encourage you to lay hands on others and not worry about what people think. I want to encourage you today to listen to what God says about you and not what others say about you. I want to encourage you today to come out of your cave. I want to encourage you today to let God heal all those broken places that you have witnessed, all those broken places in your heart. I want to encourage you today to pray for your enemies. Pray for those who persecute you and who use you. Pray for them. I want to encourage you today to read your word. I want to encourage you today to stop and take a deep breath and lock eyes with God. I want to encourage you today to get in your secret place. I want to encourage you today to prophesy over yourself and decree over yourself the things that God has said. I want to encourage you today to step out in faith. I want to encourage you today to use what God has placed inside of you, because time is short and what God has placed inside of you will come forth. He has a purpose and a plan for each and every one of us. He's going to use us for His glory. We are His vessels. It is not us. It is not by our might, but by His Spirit. And God gets all the glory. God gets all the glory. This is His harvest. This is His time. It's always been His time. I want to encourage you today to step out and do what God has called you to do. No more fear. No more letting fear grip you. No more letting fear take control of your mind. No more letting fear get his way. Because God has called you to do something great. Don't worry about what people think about you. Don't worry about what you look like in front of other people or how they're going to make fun of you. Who cares? Make God happy. You're not going to church for people. You're going to church for God. So make God happy. Don't worry about what others think, about what others say, about what others feel about you. Don't care about that. Care about what God says. You work for Him, not them. Care about what He says. Do His work. Be a good evangelist. Be a good worshiper. Be a good teacher. Be a good preacher. Be a good congregant. And do it for God, not anybody else, but do it for God, to please Him.